So closing up the pool for the season, and before I put the cover on it and take the lines off, I kind of wanted to share. I mean, look how crystal clear this water is, and it's been like this all season. And I kind of wanted to share what I've done, so maybe it'll help some other people. And a little backstory is this is a 20-foot Coleman, actually made by Best Way, but it's technically, I mean, Coleman's the same thing. Above ground pool, bought it at Sam's Club for about, I believe, $450 at the end of April, maybe beginning of May. I've had these pools for about 4 or 5 years now. They've always been a pain. I've always struggled with balancing them out, and I was really on the fence about buying this one. I just honestly didn't want to deal with them anymore, but I've got 2 dogs. They pretty much swim every day, a lab and a shepherd, and they love swimming, so I pretty much bought this for them. But anyhow, this year I went about things a little bit differently. Now you see this little guy floating around in the pool, and basically here's what I've done to keep this all season. This water's just been beautiful all season. No algae issues, no balancing issues, and barely any cleaning. I used to have to run the water to waste and vacuum with the pole. And I don't know where the brush head is. There it is on the corner. You used to have to run this thing all the time. So basically, here's what I've done this year, what I've done differently, and I'm not going to do things any other way going forward. This little guy from Pool RX, I'm not sure, the review said that it keeps algae from growing in your pool and it keeps things crystal clear. Well, that's what happened. So this little guy is about $70 on Amazon, and it was money well spent. I was really on the fence about buying it, but the reviews kind of led me to it, and I just put this in my skimmer basket, and all season long, I mean, you can see how this water has looked like this all season long. So that's the first thing I did. Second, when I first set up the pool, I added some of this stabilizer. I've never used it before, but I read it would help with stabilizing chlorine and keeping it from lowering or dissipating fast in the sunlight. I'm here in South Carolina. We do get a lot of sun, and it gets pretty hot. We're in the South, but all season long I've gone through less chlorine tablets, and I've been able to keep that chlorine pretty stable this whole season, just shock and tablets. And this little guy is made by Intex, and he pretty much just runs the pool for about 6 hours a day, I believe, and picks up all the dog hair and dirt and debris on the bottom. I empty it once every day or two, and now that things have gotten colder, the dogs aren't really in the pool as much. I only empty this about once a week, but when the dogs swim, I'll empty it pretty much every day, and it'd be full of dog hair. And this thing has been great. Model number is ZX300. Probably needs a new set of wheels. They're a little bare, but I've had this now for 2 years, and this thing, I just love it. It's great. And this year I've always had a hanging basket skimmer. This year I purchased this Hayward. I believe these are about $50, $60 on Amazon. Little basket is behind me here, so I took it out because I was vacuuming out to waste. But this is pretty much all the leaves that it's collected this fall, and daily I just come in here and kind of empty it out. So I've cut this into the side. There's YouTube videos on that, and it was pretty easy to install. It took me about 10 minutes, and that's another great purchase, and it catches a lot of dog hair as well. But anyhow, just want to close this out and maybe help some people who have trouble with these pools. And I tell you, this has been really trouble free this year. I've done not a lot to it, just weekly maintenance. Balancing has been easy breezy. I didn't struggle all year, so that's going to be what I do from here on out. And I just wanted to share, hoping that maybe it makes somebody's life a little bit easier, or somebody who has the same issues I did and was on the fence about continuing to use these type of bug ground pools. Or I even thought about hiring a pool service because I was just at my wit's end with things. But anyhow, that's it. So please like, subscribe. I'll keep trying to pump out some useful videos, and I've got a couple that I need to upload. So take care.